What is going on, folks? My name is Spice. This is Spice Can't Fish. Today we are making our way through a little bit of an overgrown prairie, and then we're heading on down through the woods to one of my favorite little spots. Now, I only fished here once this year, didn't really get on a great bite last time I was here, but I think we're going to give it another shot today. These fish should be a little bit more in their summertime stuff. Should be a little bit more predictable nowadays, now that it's super hot out, especially today. It's about 90 degrees today. And yeah, figured I got a few hours after work, so we may as well come on down to this little pond, see if we can't catch ourselves a couple of fish and film a video for you guys. It's been a couple of weeks, honestly, I feel like, since I've actually filmed a legit video. I've been super busy, and I've been having some car troubles too, so that's been kind of limiting how much I can drive and obviously how much I can actually go out and fish. In the last week or so, we've actually been having a ton of rain. We've been getting like 10, 11 inches every single day for like the last couple of days. And it's just been super stormy, super windy, super nasty out, and while the fish might have been biting a little bit, I certainly didn't want to go out and try and catch them. But yeah, as you guys might be able to tell, there is not a cloud in the sky right now. It is super hot, like I said, a little bit humid as well, but we're gonna make it work. Got about 3 rods, a few different presentations, and about 4 or 5 hours out here, so we're gonna see if we can make something happen. But yeah, I'm gonna get you guys strapped to my chest. We're gonna head on down to spot number 1 and see if we can't get on a couple of fish today. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's see what we can do. There's a bite. Got one. That's a little large head. First one of the day though, my drag was super loose on that guy. Oh, Kobe. Hell yeah. Fish number 1. Figured there had to be one out that way a little bit. That didn't take very long. Been out here for all of maybe 5 minutes. How long have I been recording for? 3 minutes and 58 seconds. And got ourselves a little largemouth. See you, buddy. Ooh. Whoa. Kind of threw him up on a shallow area. I didn't realize quite how shallow it is right there, but he found his way out, thankfully. Didn't have to get out on this little branch and help him out, but nice. First one of the day. A little finessey, weedless Texas rig. See if there's some more out in that same general area. Tighten the drag up just a hair and see what we can do. These fish should be pretty predictable today. Like I said, it's been real hot recently, so these fish should be kind of just up tucked underneath a lot of this stuff. Any sort of bank cover they can find, they're probably sticking their noses right up underneath. So if we can find some overhanging trees, some stuff in the water like we have right here, that should be a pretty done deal, I think. Hell yeah. I'm up in fucking 7 trees. Good stuff. Come on. There we go. Bait's probably toast, but oh yeah. Gonzo. Alright, well, I guess I can show you guys bait of choice. Today we're using the net bait crush worm. It's, as you can tell on the packaging, very obviously made for drop shots. But I've actually been using these a little bit as a weightless Texas rig, just like a little downsized presentation for a lot of these smaller and more finicky fish. And they seem like they're eating it up. Again, we got 2 bites so far. One of them may have been a bluegill. That's part of the risk you run with this little tiny bait, is you can obviously catch panfish with it. Not that's necessarily a bad thing. I'm here to catch everything, so if we get ourselves a little bonus bluegill or green sunfish or something, that's fine by me, but obviously we're here to catch some largemouth. And it seems like the largemouth like it too. Just does like a great job of imitating like a little tiny bluegill. I think of it as like a micro Senko or micro weightless finesse worm or like a micro weightless fluke. It's just a great little like ultra finessey option for these fish. I actually first thought about doing this because I was watching all these guys go out and absolutely wreck them in deep water with this front-facing sonar and these little teeny tiny baits. And I figured, well, I mean, the fish are going to eat tiny baits up shallow too, and I don't really have a boat or anything that I can utilize forward-facing sonar off of. I guess I could in my kayak if I really wanted to, but that just seems like kind of a waste of money and time. But yeah, since I'm not really a front-facing sonar guy, I figure may as well try something like that. Kind of similar up shallow, but of course up shallow you don't have to let the bait sink, so I actually have been throwing weightless stuff just so that it falls ultra slow, and seems like it's been working pretty well for these little pond fish. I haven't really caught anything absolutely giant on this presentation, maybe some 3s and some 2.5s and such, but seems like a pretty good option for if you're just trying to get bit, which is kind of what I'm doing right now. Just kind of want to go out and catch a few, make a video for you guys. Again, it's been a couple of weeks since I've done that, so we're gonna try and make that happen today. Immediately, bit immediately. Just playing with it. It's just a bluegill. Started running with it pretty hard. Thought it might have been a small bass, but I think it was just a gill. There we go. Little guy. Little tiny dude. Try not to make too much of a ruckus. Don't want to spook all these fish over here. I bet there's a ton of them right in this little area. Just a little guy. See you, buddy. Cast back out in the little spot. I bet there's probably just a ton of little tiny guys over here, but again, I'm just trying to get bit. I don't care what size or even what species the fish are. So we're gonna keep throwing over here. See if we can't trick one or two more. Oh, there we go. Another little dude. Oh, jumping guy. Oh. This would be perfect like fish tank fish. If you were trying to get a largemouth for a fish tank, this would be the place to do it, but just another little one today. Nice, another little dude. Ah. You know, I thought the first fish we caught was pretty small, but it seems like we are actively downsizing every single one we catch. I'm hoping that maybe later, once we pull this frog out, we'll be able to get something of a little bit better quality, but right now we're just weeding through the little guys, seems like. Oh, there's one. Oh, my dang bait. Took my dang bait. Oh, another one. Next cast. Another little guy. All right. Made 2 casts in this spot. Got bit on the first cast, missed the fish. Took my bait, threw back in there. Got ourselves a little guy. See ya. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, he came off. See you, buddy. Sorry about it. Little flying guy. Just a little weenie. Little hot dog largemouth. Nothing of any size just yet, but I know there's some better ones in here. I think the biggest fish I caught out of here is about 2.5, maybe 3. This place is predominantly small fish, especially up here in the shallows, but again, I think if we keep weeding through a lot of these smaller ones, we should be able to hopefully cross past a little bit better sized one at some point. Oh, there's another bite. There we go. A little bit better. Oh, he came off too. Gosh darn it. He balled my whole worm up. Oh, another one. There we go. Got that guy. Oh, just another little tiny one. Little chucks. Nothing but today. Just another little dinker. See ya. Keep throwing in the same area. Seems like there's a few fish over here. They don't seem to be quite as skittish as a lot of the other ones either, so I like that. Oh, oh my god. Jesus Christ. Little dude friggin' inhaled that thing. Hit it as soon as it hit the water. He went rocketing off to the side with it. Again, just a little dinker, but it's another fish. Oh God. That's a little better one. Oh yeah, decent one. Finally, God. Okay, alright. He's not giant, but I'll take him. He's not giant, but I'll take him. Come here, buddy. Up on this log. Yes, sir. Hell yeah. Best one of the day by far. Not saying much. He's probably only about a pound or so, but nice. I'll take that for sure. See you, buddy. And they really do be liking this little worm. I gotta kind of make some casts in some kind of sketchy places, but they seem like they're eating the worm pretty good. I just had another one. I think he took my bait. And I haven't even walked out on this branch at all, or this tree at all. I was trying to make a few casts around the little opening area before I really got out there and got after it, but it seems like we can just sit here all day. There's another one. Let it go? Definitely gonna throw the frog around here in a little bit. I had a couple of fish actually come up and eat this thing as I was reeling it back in, so there definitely could be a topwater bite coming up here in a little bit, but for right now we're gonna stick with this just because, I mean, it is working. Oh, another little guy got it. Huh. Sorry, broski. Had to kind of hop skip him over that thing so he wouldn't get stuck on the tree, but another little tiny guy. See ya. Alrighty folks, day number 2 out here at the little pond. I don't usually do 2-day videos, but I figured we caught a few fish in the last video, but I didn't really make a full video out of it. And the reason was my GoPro kept on dying. I actually ended up catching a few fish out there after my GoPro died, but unfortunately I couldn't record anything. I think the wire that connects it to my battery pack was starting to get a little bit wore out, so went out, picked up a new wire, and I think we're back in business. So I'm gonna go head on back down to the pond, gonna give it a couple more hours out here. Conditions are a little bit different. It's actually raining a little bit right now, a little bit more cloudy, but I think we should still be able to get on a few fish. Only got 2 rods with me today. I got that little finesse rod to throw. A very similar presentation to what we were throwing the other day, but not exactly the same thing. And then we also got the frog, because the one thing that I didn't accomplish last time I was out here was actually getting on a frogfish. I had one little guy blow up on it after the cameras died, but unfortunately didn't catch that fish, so I figured we may as well get on out here, see if we can accomplish that. But yeah, it's about 4:30 right now. I think I'm about the only one out here. I saw a couple other people walking this way, but I'm not entirely sure where they're going to be fishing. But besides the 2 of them and me, I think we're the only ones out here right now, so shouldn't be too hard to find a good spot to fish. But yeah, I think we're going to go head on down that way towards where the tree was, where we ended last time, and see if we can't get on a few more fish over there. Oh my God, there's no way he came off. No way that fish came off. You're kidding me. That's a joke, dude. Oh my God. I hope you guys saw that blow up. That was ferocious. I doubt it was a very big fish, but I hit it mean enough. Jesus. Oh my God, I got him. I almost fell off this friggin' log, but I got him. That's a nice one. I'm stuck on this tree too. Oh God. Oh no, oh, that's a big one. Oh my God, that's a big one. Oh God, always got me wrapped up in so much stuff. Oh my God, stay on there. Oh Christ, that's a big one. Get around this tree. Oh God. Oh, I see him. Oh, it's a giant. Oh my God, it's a freaking giant. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Holy shit, stay on there. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, come here. Come here. Jesus Christ, that's a freaking 7-pounder. Oh my God. Oh, 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 oh. Holy shit, dude. That's a giant. Oh. Jesus Christ. Okay. Probably not a 7, but oh, that's a 5 all day. Oh my God, that was friggin' hectic. I almost fell off this friggin' tree, setting the hook. Holy crap. Oh, wow. Look at that, absolutely choked the 10,000 fish Takata frog, or Tataki frog, or however the fuck you say it. I don't even care. Thing works. Holy shit, that's an absolute freaking giant, dude. That's gotta be 5.5, easy. Of course, I don't have my goddamn scale on me, but look at the friggin' belly. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna get a good release on this big old girl. One last look at this absolute mammoth of a largemouth. Look at the size. Oh my God. All right, mama. You get out of there. Go on. There she goes. Kicked and she's gone. Or is she? There she goes. Maybe. Go on, mama. You're going the wrong way. She's going the wrong way. Go on. You're good. Go that way. Confused. She keeps swimming towards the bank. What are you doing? I've confused her. She's never been caught before. She doesn't know which way to go. Go that way. There you go. Okay, I think she's actually gone this time. Oh my God. What an absolute freaking mammoth of a fish. That was hectic. I didn't think I was getting that fish in for about 7 different reasons. Oh my God. I've been out here fishing for 10 minutes and 55 seconds. That's how long my GoPro's been recording. And I just don't even know what to say. I just don't even know what to say. Absolute giant. Well, I mean, I guess I'm gonna pick the friggin' frog back up, right? How could I not? I just got blown up twice in like 4 casts, missed a decent one, caught a friggin' giant. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Yeah, get that obligatory bird's nest out of there real quick. Wow, I can't even breathe right now. Wow. Okay. Well, sick. Let's keep going, I guess. God damn, brother. Woo! If I don't catch another fish all day, I'll be freaking happy. I should also mention that is by far the biggest fish I've ever caught out of this place. Biggest fish I've caught in a couple of months at this point, but Jesus Christ, that was giant. I don't think I've ever seen anything like bigger than 2 out of this spot. But that was a certified house, absolute Gina of a largemouth. Again, I don't have a scale, of course. The one time I didn't bring a scale. I always catch a giant when I don't have the scale. Last time I caught a giant, I didn't have a scale. This time I didn't have the scale. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, what I was gonna say is I guess I could probably talk about the setup that we're using today. Start off with the old rod and reel. It is a 7'2" heavy fast. This one in particular is the Megabass Levante. It is the Perfect Pitch series, which again, as you can probably imagine by the name, is kind of designed for flipping and pitching, but also doubles as a fantastic frog rod. As you guys can see, it horses these fish out of just about anything you could possibly need. And along with that, I've got an absolute workhorse of a reel as well. This is the Shimano Bantam. It is the MGL version, so it's a little bit heavier duty than the normal Bantam, but both of the Bantams are super, super well known for being heavy duty reels. Great for flipping, pitching. Some people use them for big, heavy crankbaits as well. I know people who use them for like smaller swim baits. For me, again, gonna be a perfect frogging and flipping reel. It's generally what I'll be using this setup for. As you guys can tell, throws a frog absolutely fantastically. I've used this thing in the past for flipping and pitching as well. You guys have seen it in several videos in the past. I just picked this rod and reel combo up this past year and I have been absolutely loving it. It's the most expensive rod and reel combo that I have, so you'd hope that you'd like it a lot, but gotta say, it's really making me consider stepping it up to a whole bunch of just like really nice rods and reels, because this thing is an absolute dream to fish with. And then the frog of choice today is the 10,000 fish. I believe this is called the Tataki frog or the Tataki frog or something like that. I'll leave a link down below. I don't know exactly what color they call that, but it's just kind of like a darker profile. Got a little bit of red on it, which I don't think makes a difference for the fish, but I think it looks pretty cool. I got this bait over the winter and I've been meaning to try it out. It's a pretty nice looking frog. It seems pretty soft, but not like too soft where it's gonna get ripped up super easily. And walks really well, which I'm noticing a lot out here. I just had something blow up on my line right there. And the reason that I picked this frog is, again, I wanted to try it out, but also it's a little bit bigger profile frog. And again, like I keep saying, this spot is kind of known for having a bunch of really tiny fish in it. Apparently it's got some giants too, which I didn't know about, but most of the fish that I catch out of here usually tend to be under that 2-pound range. And so I kind of wanted to weed out some of these smaller bites. As you guys can see, we're getting a lot of like smaller nibbles and stuff. Just had something blow up on my line, like I said. Had a couple of other smaller guys that came up and kind of bit the frog, but didn't get it fully. And yeah, I'm really trying to weed out a lot of the smaller bites that I could potentially get around here. Because I could throw like a smaller body frog and probably catch a few more of these fish, but I mean, I'm also trying to catch a little bit bigger size fish. And again, if I only catch that one giant today, I'll be a happy camper. But yeah, we'll probably make a few more casts with this and then switch over to that little micro bait. Again, I don't know how long I'm gonna stay out here. Now that the rain's cooled off, the bugs are starting to come out in full force and it's getting quite annoying. On top of that, I just worked a full day. This is again, another post-work fishing sesh. And so I'm already pretty tired. I also gotta get up. I gotta be at work tomorrow at 6 a.m. So got an early day tomorrow for your boy. So I don't know exactly how long I'm gonna stay out here, but I'd like to catch maybe one more fish. One more on the frog would be super sweet, but even just 1 or 2 more fish of any kind and any size would be much appreciated. Oh, I do have one. Just a wee micro guy. It's like, it kind of feels like my bait's moving. Lo and behold, 'twas. Little dinker. Quite a size difference from the last one to this one, huh? Later, buddy. Appreciate it regardless. I really seem to like this little Tataki. Wish they'd last a little bit longer though. I feel like every single fish I have bite me is just taking a tail or taking my bait. Gone through 4 of these things so far. I only caught 1 fish. We're trying out some new presentations and different styles of baits for this little micro finesse up shallow dealio that I'm working on. I don't really know what exactly I'd call this yet, but it's essentially just like a micro Texas rig, I guess. Or excuse me, a micro weightless Texas rig. Essentially, you're just gonna take like any sort of small bait, be it a drop shot bait or a small little 4-inch Senko or a small swim bait like what I'm using right now, and just kind of throw it weightless, twitch it super slow along the surface. This technique is not too dissimilar from like how you would use front-facing sonar or something like that. It's just, you know, entirely weightless and more designed for or suited for these smaller, grassier, shallow bodies of water as opposed to super deep stuff. So you guys can tell the little ones definitely seem to like it. I have yet to catch an absolute giant doing this, but I imagine if there's giants up shallow, this is not a bad way to target them. However, today we're just catching a bunch of these little dinkaroonies. Well, a bunch of the little dinks and then 1 giant, apparently. Later, buddy. See how it? I think so. Oh, yeah. Just another little one. I swear, we got all these little cookie cutter ones and then just one absolute freak. I don't know what's going on with this little pond here, but I don't hate it. See you, buddy. That is a fish. Another little guy. He was running with it for a hot minute though. Oh. Dude, every single one of these guys just gonna be the same exact size, huh? Gonna come out here and catch one absolute freak, and then 14 little fingerlings. Like, brother, your birthday was last week. Go eat a nymph later. Alright, as much fun as it is to whale on a couple little tiny dinkers, I'm gonna keep on moving down the lake, start moving back towards where I actually parked. Again, it is starting to get a little bit later and I don't have a ton of time today, but I would like to try and at least catch 1 or 2 more fish before we skedaddle. So we're gonna do exactly that. Oh my God. Jesus. Buddy came up and smoked that big topwater right in front of me. That was sick. Hell yeah. It's just another little dude, but aggressive little guy at least. I'm gonna have to give him a little toss. Sorry, buddy. Thanks for the bite. There we go. That's the little guy again. Huh? Oh God. Well, I think he's dead. He hit me in the GoPro. You all right there, buddy? Ooh. Calm. All right. Little guy came off and smoked me in the GoPro. Sorry, buddy. Appreciate the bite. Apologize about the ride. Oof. Oh man. Alrighty, folks. I think that's gonna do it for today's video. I stayed out here for a couple hours. It's now like 6:45. Sun's gonna go down here in about 45 minutes or so. So I figured I may as well get out of here. I have been absolutely destroyed by these mosquitoes, but I was finally able to catch a frogfish, and dear God, what a frogfish it was. That was absolutely insane. Again, I've never caught a fish that big out of here. Never even seen a fish close to that size out of here. This place, at least for me, is a great place to go get bit, but not necessarily get bit by anything big. Again, most of the time I'll usually weed through a bunch of little tiny micro guys, end up catching one that's about 1.5 to 2 pounds. Today, ended up not catching a whole bunch of those little micro guys, but we caught an absolute freaking giant, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Of course, I didn't have the scale. I'd be willing to bet that fish is over 5 though. Absolute freaking giant. The stomach on that thing was absolutely massive. And yeah, overall, just a great day to get back out here. I'm really stoked that I managed to come back out here. Really glad that I picked today to come back out here of all days. As soon as I got here, the rain started coming in, so I was kind of upset about that, kind of annoyed that I would have to fish in the rain, but seems as though it worked in our favor. And yeah, we will certainly be coming out back to this place at some point in the future, see if we can capitalize on some other absolute giants, because now that I know that they're in here, I'm going to be fishing here a whole lot more. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for me, folks. I really hope you guys enjoyed. All the baits that we caught fish on today with the frog, as well as the couple of soft plastics that we used, will be linked down below as per usual for y'all if you want to go pick any of them up. But if you guys like the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see some more content from me, check over and recommend, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.